Aries, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world. All major cards so far, Aries. Tell me about your strength. What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? Okay, Aries. So looking here, bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. You are definitely in some sort of brand new beginning here, and this feels like it's the start of something. This is a journey. Be patient, kind of enjoy things as they come up. Don't be in a rush to try and get from point A to point B. That's definitely not going to work in your favor right now. I think instinctively you know this, that good things come from consistent effort and from really just putting yourself out there, making yourself available and open to receive whatever's coming towards you here. When I look at your current energy, so I'm getting the Fool, influenced by the Sun. So this is a really, really powerful new beginning. It's full of hope and optimism and all the positive things that you could possibly be looking for. And so whatever is starting to unfold for you, you're seeing some progress, but it is about being patient because not everything is going to be delivered to you day one. Things are going to take some time. And the more decisions that you make, the more that you kind of draw into yourself. And so I'm getting a sense of be very mindful about where you put your energy. So if you focus on the negative, you're going to attract negative. And if you focus on the positive, you're going to attract more positive. And so there's something about that message that's really significant here because it feels like you've been really focused on the positive and bringing that in. And so you don't want to get sidetracked or derailed in any way. So continue taking that lens. And what you need to focus on is the Lovers. So it is about a choice. You might have a choice between two people, or this might be one person specifically where you just know you have a really deep soul connection with this person. There's something really significant about this person. There is, it's really something undeniable about this relationship. You might not even fully be in a relationship right now with this person. You might be kind of teetering on the verge of being in a relationship with this person. But what I'm really getting a strong sense of, this person kind of elicits a lot of hope out of you. Oh my God, I can have this type of relationship. This is really meaningful. This is what I want. But at the same time, it's also bringing out a lot of fears, insecurities. Am I capable of being in a relationship like this? Am I worthy of this type of person? And yes, you are. It's a lot of energy coming out of that card. So I'll find out more details as we go through the reading and then when I clarify. Looking at your past here, we've got the Hermit energy. So you did a lot of internal reflection. This is Virgo energy. This is a lot of analytical thinking, really trying to get to the root of the problem, figure out what it is, heal from it. That is definitely Virgo energy. But there's something here. You might have taken the analysis to like a really, really deep level where you almost put yourself in some sort of spin where you were just, it was like this endless loop. You weren't getting the answers that you needed, but something happened here and you started getting the answers that you were looking for because that endless loop did come to kind of some almost, I don't want to say breaking point, but it was more like a culmination point where it was like, okay, now if I consider everything together, now it all makes sense. I am getting a better sense of what this is. In your strength position is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is walking away from indecision. This really kind of speaks to the answers that you finally got when you really maybe took a pause in the analysis to really kind of let it sit for a minute. And what you got was a lot of answers with it. And so what you're doing here, your strength is walking away from that indecision and really moving towards what you want here. Sitting in your near future is the King of Wands. So this is your energy, absolutely your energy. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, so yours. There's some sort of action you're going to take here. There's something that you're really driven to take. You are going to be bold and dynamic in whatever effort you put into this. And so you're not going to be in a place where you're going to accept the answer of no. You're not backing down. You're not settling for less. And that last part is really significant, that settling for less. I'm getting that very clearly. And so when I focus on how the universe is shaping the situations here, this makes a lot of sense. So we have the Eight of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords is very similar to that Hermit energy where you're kind of going inside, you're doing a lot of thinking, analyzing a situation here. It is a self-imposed prison of the mind. And so this would be that endless loop that you ended up in where you kind of got yourself trapped, but it was something of your own doing. But with the Seven of Pentacles, what you were trying to figure out here and what you did eventually figure out here was, where do you need to invest your time? Where is your energy best spent? That's what you want to invest in. The Star is showing up in your hopes or fears position. So this is about healing, but it's also about going after your dreams and just everything that you want in this life. The Five of Wands is showing up in your potential outcome. And so this is obstacles and challenges. So I'll find out more about this. This could be a result of some sort of action you're taking. So if you have had a choice and one of these choices is just not, I want to say not healthy, but not the right choice here. It almost like there's something about it where the person doesn't go quietly. And so then there's obstacles or challenges connected to that. If there isn't two people, it might just be some sort of external obstacles or challenges in something that you have to deal with here. That doesn't feel that significant, but it feels like it's enough to get your attention. It's enough to warrant some sort of energy from you, but it's not enough to kind of make you second guess the path that you're on. With the Fool and the Sun, I'm getting the Six of Swords. So this is the movement. This is what you're doing. Mental movement. So Eight of Cups was emotional movement. So that's sitting in your strength. Mental movement is where you are right now. And so you almost forced this new beginning to take place because you had done all of the work. You really thought things through and said, this is the path forward for me. Tell me about the Lovers. Nine of Pentacles. There's something connected to confidence here. You might have gone through some sort of path where you needed to prove to yourself that you were capable of standing on your own 2 feet. There might have been a situation prior to right now, meeting this person, being with this person, whatever your situation is, where you really needed to establish your own abundance, really set yourself up for your own success in your career or in the ways that you earn money before you could enter into this relationship, because that was going to give you a level of confidence you would not get from anywhere else. And so you really wanted to enter into this commitment with another person with that energy. You wanted to be able to say, like, this is what I bring to the table, and know and feel in your person and just in your person that you can do this, that you don't have to rely on another person for your own survival. With the Hermit, I'm getting the Ten of Pentacles. So this is what you were thinking about. This is really what you kept coming back to, trying to understand, what is this long-term stability? What kind of life do you want to build with another person? Are there children involved? What does that look like? What is that whole dynamic here? Because this is about building a family. This is about building a future with another person. And so again, in the past, you've been doing a lot of reflecting on this. And this is where it felt like maybe you were going in circles because you weren't really clear on exactly what it is that you wanted. But then something did happen here in the past that caused you to become clear around, okay, this is the type of person, or maybe this is the person that I want. This is the path forward. This is the outcome that I'm looking for. And really, this is the only person that can provide that for me. With the Eight of Cups, I'm getting the Page of Cups. Yeah. So this is that emotional movement. So moving away from that lack of clarity is helping you really get clear on exactly what you want. That Page of Cups is about putting yourself out there emotionally, really making that offer to another person, initiating some sort of conversation around how you feel. And so this is really, really positive because your heart's in it. Whatever this is, your heart is really in it. This is not it's not just a mental piece. You're actually emotionally connected to this person. See if we can get one card on the King of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. So this person might have children. You might have children. take it as it resonates. Everybody might have kids. I mean, that's just kind of where we are in society. And with the King of Wands and the Six of Cups, it looks like you are taking some sort of action. The action that you're taking here is really to kind of almost level set things, put them back onto an even playing field where you're able to kind of feel grounded in your daily life and feel emotionally grounded. It is the card of nostalgia, so there might be something about your past that you're trying to recapture, some sort of feeling from your past that you're trying to make present in your reality. I really like that. It's a really positive feeling, because what it tells me is that you are kind of taking that Fool in the Sun, that positive new beginning, and you're trying to expand and grow it. So with the Seven of Pentacles, I have the Nine of Wands, but let me get the Eight of Swords. With the Eight of Swords, I'm getting the Ace of Cups. So a lot of times these cards, they feel like they're energetically connected, and they still do. And so with the Seven of Pentacles, I am getting that Nine of Wands. So when you were trying to figure out what you were going to invest in, you were keeping people at arm's length. You weren't really open to any situation with another person. You weren't going to let anybody in. This was about you trying to get clear internally and not kind of allowing you to get distracted or take in additional information. It was really going to always come down to how you felt and what you wanted here. And that's exactly what this Eight of Swords clarified with the Ace of Cups is all about. With that Ace of Cups energy, you had to be clear on exactly what you wanted so that you could put yourself out there emotionally. With the Star, I am getting the Seven of Swords. You're definitely healing from a past situation where you feel like you were lied to, manipulated, cheated in some sort of way, where the other person really just acted in his or her own best interest and didn't consider your needs, not to the extent that you were considering the other person's needs. And so this is something definitely connected to your past that you've been healing from. It does feel like you're still working on it. This is something that you're going to continue to do, that you even want to do. Tell me about the Five of Wands here for Aries. We have the World. There is an ending coming here. So if you've been between two people, one of those people is about to leave your life. In a positive way, though, especially if this is the person that was the manipulator. If that is not the case here, it does look like you are even mentally and emotionally disconnecting from any situations here that have been obstacles and challenges in the past. This does feel like it's some sort of cleansing is the word I'm getting. Definitely some sort of healing that is taking place. And it has a lot to do with the fact that you're focusing on the positive. So even if this is an obstacle and challenge that comes up in your daily life, whatever that represents, because you're so focused on the positive, that's where there's no power in this obstacle or challenge. You're not going to let this hold you back in some sort of way. You're going to figure out how to resolve it and move on. That's exactly what you're going to do. So Aries, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.